the finish of this alpine stage. He's a good puncher. You must keep a close eye on him on short climbs.
Okay, I'll take it easy to the finish. A teammate is beginning to lose touch.
The breakaway is increasing its lead over the yellow jersey, but there's no worry as it contains no big guns for the overall standings. The first rider to the top will score 10 more points towards the climber standings.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit. Here's the positions over the last climb.
The breakaway increases its lead on the yellow jersey group. It's relatively short for a pass classified as all category, but it's very steep, with an average percentage of 8.5%.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. Okay, I'll follow any attack. He's got his teammates riding because in front there's a rider who's dangerous to him in the overall standings.
Komm schon, Peter!
Even though it's not a summit finish, the points at the top of the Joux plan will be doubled for the polka dot jersey. There will be 28, 24, 20, 16, 12, 8 and 4 points for the first 10 to the top.
He's got his teammates riding because in front there's a rider who's dangerous to him in the overall standings.
Come on!
The road will rise after the summit towards the Col du Renfoli. It's only afterwards that the descent to Morzine actually begins.
Keep going!
1 kilometre from the summit, and one man has managed to get away on his own. He's going to have to go all out on the descent, as his pursuers are at less than 30 seconds behind.
Okay, I'm coming to protect you. Here's the positions over the last climb. Okay, I'll consume a speed.
The stage may not be 1%, but it can still be lost on the many bends that lead to Morzine. The slightest mistake will be fatal.
Understood. I'll take it easy whatever happens.
Vas-y, petit blanc!
Only 5 kilometers left for the race leaders.
Less than 2 kilometers from the finish.
The breakaway is 1 kilometer from the finishing line.
He's amongst the leading riders this year. Here's the yellow jersey of this Tour de France. We can say that the
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. The final stage on the Champs-Élysées is always one of the most coveted. In the past, sprinters seeking the prestige of a victory in Paris have sometimes been caught off guard, but it hasn't happened very often. With the specialists who currently dominate the discipline, it's an even more demanding challenge. They're going to have to ride hard to read in the breakaway. With this lead, they can start to believe it.
His teammates have positioned themselves at the head of the peloton. They will no doubt manage the gap so as to finish in a sprint.
Time difference between the peloton and the breakaway is steady. He's a pure climber, able to follow the very best when he's in shape. The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton. The race leaders cross the line. They still have 3 laps to go. From the finish for the leaders. It's going to be complicated. The riders are all back together. Everything will be played out in the final kilometers.
5 more kilometers. Get ready to sprint. We must win to secure the green jersey.
Last passage through the tunnel for the peloton. You have to be well placed. Riders who are beyond 30th will have too much to do to catch up and hope to win. Tension is at its maximum. The lead-out riders will soon move aside to open the way for the sprinter. The final sprint of the Tour de France is on.
Go, 1 kilometer. You've got to give everything in the sprint.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome him warmly. Here is the winner of the Champs-Élysées stage. Congratulations to him. He really was the strongest. He fully deserves this prestigious victory. He succeeded in avoiding all the pitfalls of the route while mastering his rivals. But here's the grand victor of this Tour de France. Today, he can finally savor this great victory. We applaud him loudly. He becomes part of cycling history. Consistent throughout this tour, he managed to score enough points to dominate his rivals. It's time for the best sprinter to receive the green jersey. You may congratulate him. It is richly deserved. Always present at the front, we can say that he has laid his mark upon the race and that this polka dot jersey is a just reward for all the efforts he has made. Now we will welcome the best climber of this edition. Come on, let's applaud him loudly. With this jersey on his shoulders, there's no doubt that we should see him play a leading role for a few more years. We now welcome the white jersey of this tour. Applaud him as he deserves.